Why does your chest pound in moments of fear? Or why you feel happy when you hear good news? Emotions can feel mysterious, powerful, and sometimes uncontrollable. But the truth is, emotions are not random. They are carefully created inside your brain through a complex biological process. Today, we're going to talk about how emotions are created in the brain, what parts of the brain are responsible, and why understanding your emotions can help you control your reactions and improve your mental well-being. Let's get to it. 1. What is an emotion? An emotion is your brain's way of responding to something important. Could be danger, success, failure, love, stress, or even a memory. Emotions are not just feelings. They are a combination of brain activity, body reactions, thoughts, and behavior. For example, when you see a snake, you may feel fear. Your heart beats faster, your muscles tense, your breathing changes, and your brain prepares you to run. This entire reaction happens in seconds. That is emotion in action. Your brain is constantly scanning the world around you, asking one question: is this safe or is this dangerous? And based on the answer, it creates an emotion. 2. The role of the amygdala, the brain's alarm system. One of the most important parts of the brain responsible for emotions is called the amygdala. The amygdala is a small, almond-shaped structure deep inside your brain. Think of it as your brain's alarm system. Its main job is to detect threats and trigger emotional reactions, especially fear and anger. When something dangerous happens, the amygdala reacts immediately, even before you have time to think. For example, you hear a loud noise, you jump. That reaction happens before your brain fully understands what the noise is. The amygdala acts fast because survival depends on speed. But the amygdala does not only create fear. It also plays a role in happiness, anxiety, aggression, emotional memories. In simple terms, the amygdala decides how emotionally important something is. 3. The role of the prefrontal cortex, the decision maker. Another important part of the brain is the prefrontal cortex. This is the front part of your brain, located behind your forehead. Its job is to think, reason, and control your emotions. While the amygdala reacts quickly, the prefrontal cortex reacts carefully. It asks questions like, is this really dangerous? Should I stay calm? What is the best response? For example, you feel angry during an argument, but instead of shouting, you pause and think. That pause is your prefrontal cortex working. This part of the brain helps you control impulses, make decisions, stay calm under pressure, manage emotions. Without the prefrontal cortex, emotions would control your behavior completely. 4. The role of the hippocampus, the memory builder. The hippocampus is another key part of emotional processing. Its job is to store memories and connect emotions to past experiences. For example, if a dog once bit you, your brain remembers the pain. The next time you see a dog, your brain may create fear, even if the dog is harmless. That reaction happens because the hippocampus links memory with emotion. The hippocampus helps your brain learn from experience. It answers questions like, have I seen this before? Was it safe or dangerous? This is how your brain protects you. 5. The role of hormones, the body's chemical messengers. Emotions are not only created in the brain. They also involve chemicals called hormones. Hormones travel through your bloodstream and affect your body. Some important emotional hormones include adrenaline, cortisol, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. For example, when you feel scared, your body releases adrenaline. Adrenaline makes your heart beat faster, breathing increase, muscles become stronger. This prepares you to fight or run. When you feel happy, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals create feelings of pleasure and calm. In simple terms, hormones turn emotions into physical reactions. 6. Why emotions feel so powerful. Emotions feel powerful because they involve both the brain and the body. Your brain sends signals, your body reacts, and those reactions create strong sensations. For example, fear can make your heart pound. Anger can make your face feel hot. Anxiety can make your stomach feel tight. These physical reactions make emotions feel real and intense. But emotions are temporary. They rise, peak, and then fade. Understanding this can help you stay calm during stressful situations. 7. Can you control your emotions? Yes, you can control your emotions, but not instantly. You cannot stop an emotion from starting, but you can control how you respond to it. This process is called emotional regulation. Simple techniques that help include deep breathing, taking a pause, changing your thoughts, getting enough sleep, reducing stress. These actions strengthen the prefrontal cortex and help you manage emotional reactions. Over time, your brain becomes better at staying calm. Emotions are not random. They are carefully created by your brain to help you survive, learn, and connect with others. The amygdala detects danger. The hippocampus remembers experiences. The prefrontal cortex makes decisions. And hormones turn emotions into physical reactions. Understanding how emotions work gives you power. Power to stay calm, power to make better choices, and power to understand yourself. And in our next video on Mind Haven 2.0, we will explore a fascinating question: thoughts versus reality, how your mind can create beliefs that feel true, even when they are not. Stay curious, stay focused, and keep exploring your mind.